I've been busy this morning. Look at my big pot of homemade soup. Look, full of beautiful goodness. I've got barley, I've got chicken, I've got mushrooms, I've got courgettes, leeks, onions, did I say carrots? I've got it all in there, look at that. That'll be me today, up to my neck in soup. It's my soup, it's homemade soup I've made this morning, look. You want to smell it in here. So that's what I've been doing this morning. Oh, I'm going to have some. I'm starving now. I'm starving now. And the snow's all going away, which is good. And I never thought I would ever say that, but it's been... There's my lovely sky. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I want to show you out the window. Look, it's all away just about. There we go. Let me get the chat up and then I can say hello to you all. Sit down here. Right. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day yesterday. Let me see. I just lounged about yesterday. There we go. Forget the sound down. I have. My goodness. Oh, Jenny, I would like us. I've not got a slow cooker. I've always wanted to get one to try it. I see people doing it. Right, hold on. Pip, good morning, lovely Pip. And Gemma, good morning. Jenny, good morning. Sky. Golfer girl Sherry, good morning. Randy. Sky, Sherry. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Remember, put it on live chat. Put it on live chat. Yeah, so I've been at it early this... Oh, please give me a wee thumbs up, guys. If you don't mind, that would be great. ML, good morning to you, lovely ML. So did you have a nice day yesterday? I hope you had a lovely romantic time with your significant others. I just pottered about the house, that's all I done yesterday. And watched things. Do you know what I was watching? That serial killer guy. Nothing says romance more than watching serial killer documentaries. What's the name of him again? Hold on, I'll show you this guy that I'm watching right now. Yeah, bad man. He's a bad man. That's what he is. Jenny, I think I'll need to get it because I've seen people like put chicken in the slow cookers, right, and then like some condensed soup and other things in, and they just leave it to do its own thing, and then when they come back later on, it's beautiful and tender and yummy looking. I might need to get one. Right, what's the name of that again? The Night Stalker. I've been watching that. The Night Stalker I've been watching. He's a right bad man. Did you, Sky? Well, that's nice. We should love ourselves. That's what we should do, love ourselves. Yes. But I hope you all had a nice day yesterday. Anyway, it's just Valentine's Day's never been a big thing for me. Yes, golfer girl, he's so creepy, that guy. The Night Stalker, man. Oh, listen, I'll tell you. And he likes the devil, and he lets that known. He draws the devil sign on places and people's bodies and stuff like that. The man's crazy. But I like to, I don't know why I like to watch these kind of things, but I just do. But Sophie's the same. My Sophie, she's the same. Oh my God, did you go for girl? You lived in LA at the time. Yeah, he didn't care who he was going after. He would go after men, women, children, old people, young people. It wouldn't matter to him. He's just a mad killer. That's what he is. And leaks with Lucifer, that's what he is. Ah, Jenny, did you? That's good. You spent it with your children. You saw your sister. That's lovely. Carly, good morning to you, Carly. I hope you had a nice day yesterday. Oh, I'm going to need to have some of the soup. I made the soup for later on, but I can't resist it. I'll be sitting here later on like that, up to my neck in soup, like in a soup coma. That's what I'll be. It's chicken. I don't normally do chicken. Normally I do like ham. Claire, good morning to you, sweet Claire. Good morning. I hope yous are all good this morning. Do you know what I'm getting today that's getting delivered? A new toaster. I think the other toaster's still out the back. I don't think we've moved it yet. That was a scenario and a half. Do you know? I didn't even tell my mum. I was on the phone to my mum there, and I forgot to tell her about that incident. Carly, it's better again. It's still not. Do you know? It's still not 100% though, but it's a lot better than what it was. And see, when I'm waking up in the morning, I've got this like bubble in my throat, and I've got to keep clearing my throat. But my mum's the same, so I don't know if we've all got a wee touch of COVID or what's happening. I don't know. Yes, see that pot I've got is one of the best things I ever bought myself. Was that massive big pot, because you can make everything in it. You can make your soup in it. You can make your mince and totties in it. It's a wonderful. You need that a huge big pot to be able to make lots of lovely things in it. So that was one of my best investments. Was that huge big pot I got. Here, do you know? I can remember. Can you remember when pressure cookers just came out? Right, I'm going back into the 80s here. It was definitely in the 80s. Pressure cookers came out. And I remember my dad I can't remember if it was soup or it was mince and totties. It was one of the two. In the pressure cooker. And see how the wee bit that used to be on the top of it, there was obviously too much pressure and had come off, and the soup was flying out it, and it was all over the ceiling, and I could hear my dad swearing. And I never ever heard the only time I heard my dad ever swear was like in that situation, or if he was trying to fix something. like like if the washing machine was broke, I'd hear my dad saying yeah, and he would be swearing. So we would stay out his road, because dad didn't swear. But that particular time, it was like a fountain of soup flying out the pressure cooker like that. I liked it. I went to my bedroom. I was like, I'm not even dealing with that. So I don't know what happened there. I know it must have been right pressured. I've never ever trusted a pressure cooker. I'd be frightened of a pressure cooker. Oh, that was a funny time. So I think tomorrow's Pancake Day. Am I mistaken, or is tomorrow Pancake Day? I'm not sure. Let me see. When is Pancake Day? Pancake Day. When is it? Mm-mm-mm. Yes, it's tomorrow. Pancake Day's tomorrow. Oh my God, Carly! See, that would be me. I would do something like that with a pressure cooker. That's the kind of thing I would do. That's how I'm as well not getting a pressure cooker. Slow cookers are different. They don't build up the pressure inside. Pip, do you know what I've got? I've got pancakes in there, and I've got lemon juice and sugar. There's my sweet M. Good morning, my beautiful M. There's my M. So I'm going to have pancakes with lemon and sugar. That's what we used to have when I was a wee girl. So it's going to be bringing back all sorts of memories. Oh, and I was good on Saturday. I got my Chinese meal, and I never touched it till yesterday. Wasn't that? I was sitting here drooling with the smell of it in the kitchen though. But I didn't eat. That was good. See, I'm fine if I don't eat. If I don't eat, then that doesn't happen. So I was good on Saturday. Oh, Jenny. Oh, I hope you get it fixed. Ah, you like the fluffy American type of pancakes, Pip. What do you have on it? Syrup? My ex-husband always loved it when we were over in Florida, and that's what he would get for his breakfast in the morning. Pancakes with syrup, and he would just sit and pour syrup over it. I'm not ready to see, but I'm going to enjoy them tomorrow, the pancakes with the blueberries and syrup. Oh, that sounds lovely. That sounds really nice. See, I know that my kids liked Nutella. Em hates Nutella. My kids liked some Nutella on their pancakes. Thank you, sweet Em, for my lollipop. I'll have that after my soup. See, God forgive, I wouldn't trust myself with pretty, well, we know what I'm like. I'm as well not in anything like that. I blow up toasters. Do you know what I mean? I put toasters. I don't know how that happened, guys, but here, that's something to watch. That was a freak accident. I'm telling you, the bread had popped up like that, and the wee lever popped up like that, but the rings were still on inside, and it went on fire. Now, if I'd been in the toilet, that'd have been a whole disaster right there. So don't walk away for your toast. My God. Ah, see, things like this always happen to me. You know, my bin's still not, but I thought that was a bin, man. My bin has still not been emptied. Maybe they'll be around today. Please excuse my hair. I went for a shower. I've been up early this morning. I've been for a shower, and I've done a whole thingy of soup. So, oh, Greek pancake. Oh, that sounds amazing. See, I love the Greek yogurt. Oh, that's the best yogurt, is the Greek yogurt. I love Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt with honey. Oh my goodness. I love that. Yes, Sky's best. I don't have any kind of pressure cookers. Stuff, see, that's it. No, I would. But a slow cooker would be alright, because that just cooks your meal slowly, doesn't it? That would be okay, but no, I don't think I would get a pressure cooker. I'm looking forward to this toaster because you can put 4 slices of bread in it. Oh, and I fancy it. See, my old one, you could only put 2 slices of bread, but now I can toast it up to the eyeballs with 4 slices of bread. It was only £17 or something like that, so it wasn't an expensive toaster. But I need the toaster. See, if you were to use my grill and the cooker, it takes half an hour to toast anything. Well, I hope you all had a lovely Valentine's Day yesterday anyway, and had something nice to eat. Good morning, lovelies. See, Guzman, good morning to you. Oh, spring rolls. Yeah, I like spring rolls. Oh my goodness, Jenny, something wrong with your car. It's funny how things all seem to happen at the one time. Like, my wash machine will go in the blink, and then it'll be the tumble dryer right after it, and then it'll be the fridge. It'll be something like that. Touch wood, it doesn't happen though. My appliances all want to give up all at the one time. Oh, Carly, you had pancakes for Valentine's Day. That sounds lovely. Well, Jenny, it's only going to get better now. I'm going to give you good vibes here. Good vibes. As I say, Jenny, that always happens to me. It's always like 3 things will break all at the one time. Was it last year I went through 2 tumble dryers? I'm not good with electronics. I seem to break them very easily. Here, I don't know if you've seen my wee picture. I was laughing my head off. Although it's probably not funny if it's happened to you, but Police Scotland, I put it on my Facebook. Police Scotland put out an alert for us all that there's some shed bandits. There's some people creeping about your back gardens and stealing things for your shed. Right? I was laughing my head off. One, because they've got like a robber, like slinking like that in the picture. And the thought of somebody going, here, I need a strimmer. I need to steal a strimmer immediately. You know, I said to my son, see if we had a shed, I would fill it with all our junk so that the shed bandits would come and clear it out for us. Lock up your lawnmowers. Although, I don't know anybody that's going to want to buy a lawnmower in the middle of winter. But anyway, that's what's happening in Scotland. Shed bandits creeping about your garden. Oh my God, it just shows you. And they were Police Scotland were very detailed in how to stop the bandits. Lock your shed. Oh well, never thought of that one. Put an alarm on your shed. I don't think I've got anything in the shed, or I would have in the shed that's Costly. Good morning, lovely Angela. I need to show you this picture, by the way. Oh, see, it tickled me. It did. I got tickled with it. Your mum's shit. See, it's a real thing. See, I can't believe these people going about creeping about folks' gardens. Unbelievable. I mean, it's not if you've got an expensive lawnmower or something like that. It's badging, but I couldn't imagine. When you see the picture though, it's the picture that really got me. Look at it. I don't know why that cracks me up. Look at that. Look at him. A mad shed bandit creeping about. Oh, do you want to buy a lawnmower? Oh, uh, see that tickled me. That tickled me. That. Yes. Uh, yeah, the riddle man in bushes. I know we've got shed bandits in Scotland in the middle of winter. What's happening? Tell you, this COVID's got a lot to answer for. Liv, good morning, beautiful Liv. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Angela, see, he's like that creeping, the robber. My dogs would definitely see if somebody was creeping about my back garden. They would have a Jack Russell on their ankle. They'd be like that. You know, empty creeping about like that's asking for it. But couldn't go. It was shed bandits in the middle of winter. What the hell? I've not got a shed anyway, but it shows you. See, some people might have expensive stuff in their shed. I don't know. I would have a lawnmower and a strimmer and that, you know, a couple of spades. That's about it. My God, Jenny. Two men going around the area at the moment taking people's rubbish. See, I said to the son, I said to him, we should actually put our trash out there, and then if the bandit wants to come and take all my stuff away to the dump. Pip. Poor Pip. There you go, Pip. Pip, you've won the competition. There we go. Pip has won it. She's not even got a cat in her shed. Is full of cat shit. Oh. See, I've still got the thing up in the loft. Right, I still don't know for sure what it is. I'm thinking it might be pigeons, but the other night I was lying in my bed and it sounds quite heavy, so I don't know if it's a cat or an alien or something. As long as it stays up there, we're all right. But Poppy hears it and she perks up like that and looks. You can hear it stomping about, whatever it is up there in the loft. It might be a rat. Although I don't think, what would a rat be doing up in the loft? I mean, there's no food or anything up in the loft for a rat. And it's definitely not coming into the kitchen, whatever it is. But yeah, but I'm sure it's pigeons. I'm sure it's my pigeons. You've not got a shed, Sky. You're okay then. You're all right. But the poor people of Scotland, there you are, shed bandits. I don't know why that tickled me, but it did. Shed bandits in the middle of winter. Nothing would surprise me about this country right now. Nothing would surprise me. I tell you, people are losing their minds. Ah, you've got house martins in your loft Wednesday. Oh my goodness. See, I don't mind. See if it's like the pigeons or all that. I don't mind. I don't mind whatever it is as long as it stays up there. You know, it can stay up in the loft. I'm not going to annoy it. You've got a rat in the ceiling. Well, see there. See if it stays whatever it is and it stays up there. Then that's fine. It can stay. It can stay. But you hear it. I hear it going about, and it sounds heavy. Whatever it is, it doesn't sound light. So it's not wee COVID the mouse. Yeah, see, I've got my pigeons, and I think that's what I've got. I think because I heard them cooing, and I think that's what it is. I'll have a family of pigeons, which I love. And all my wee birdies, they've got fat balls, they've got seeds and everything, so they're all stocked up. Oh, Liv, I want a possum. Oh my goodness. A beautiful possum. Do you know what? The first time I'd seen a possum, or is it an opossum? I'm not sure. But it's a man and he's got a YouTube channel and it's about his cat. And it's Lex and Cinnabon. And it's a wee cat that he's got. And he does videos every day with his cat. See, this is the stuff I watch. And he said, oh, look, Cinnabon's looking outside. And it was a big possum. And it was like a giant rat. But I thought it looked beautiful. But a big, big, long tail like that. Oh, that's the kind of thing I want. Why have we not got more things like that? Wednesday, no, I've no go see there. You go see if I was kidding on, I'd say, yes, this place is also haunted. It's not, this place is definitely not haunted. No ghosts here. But in the other house, it was a completely different energy. Completely different. In fact, see, when I moved into this house, just it felt light in here. It just, the whole aurora, the whole feeling was nice and light and airy. Whereas in the other house, it was like a heavy feel on it. And when you go back and look in some of my videos, you can see orbs and stuff like that. People are saying, oh, look, there's an orb. It was, and I'm telling you, it wasn't just one spirit in that old house. There was a few different ones. And we knew what they were. We got to know what they were like, these ones. Oh, Liv. Yes, that is so, so sad. I seen that. Nicki Minaj's dad get killed with a hit and run driver. Oh my God, she'll be devastated. Yes, the other house was Wednesday. The other house was heavy, was a heavy feeling, and we used to laugh because the boiler cupboard where the boiler was, right. For some reason, this would always happen. See if I was ever in that cupboard messing about, or like once a year we get the boiler checked, and that would be the cupboard that would put all the junk and stuff like that in. So when it was due time to get the boiler checked, we'd take all the stuff out. But the ghost didn't like us going into that cupboard for some reason. And see, as soon as we were in that cupboard messing about, it would spark lots of other episodes, I called them. Things would happen a lot. But then there'd be nothing for months and months and months, absolutely nothing. And then all of a sudden it'd be like loads of things all happening at the one time. It was weird. And there was things like, there was one that we saw, it was like a tall figure, like a shadow, and it was like tall, so it was like a man. And then things used to go missing, and you would, like, for instance, the story I told you about the £5 note, all I had was £5, and I needed to get bread and milk or something like that. And I had went down the stair and I was putting the kettle and all that on, and then I thought, right, I'll go to the shops. And when I went down, the £5 was gone. Good morning, lovely Duke. It was gone. The £5 was gone, and I went round my whole kitchen, rubbing the countertops like this, and saying out loud, "It's not here. It's not here. It's not." I went round the whole kitchen. I haunted the whole house. It was gone. So I was like, well, that's it. But I'm kind of going to the shop now. I've no money, so I just sat up the stair, and then about an hour or two later I went down, and it was sitting there right at the kettle. And I was like, oh my God. And I had been right round it with my hands, rubbing and saying it's not there. So this particular ghost, I think, was a child, because it liked to play games. That's it. There was nothing threatening ever. We never felt threatened at any time. But it used to take things, and that wasn't just the £5 note. There was other things it used to do, and hide it for a wee while, and then put it back somewhere like in the middle of the floor. You know, somewhere blatantly obvious. It would just appear out of nowhere. It was the weirdest thing. And we got used to. In fact, we could hear it running up and down the stairs at night. I'd wake up and see when you're in that kind of half awake, half sleep state, and we would hear it running up and down the stairs, dip, 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 dip. And the dog, we'd Big Harvey, the Dalmatian, he was in bed with us, so it wasn't him, and it would run up and down the stairs. And I remember it was either Sophie or Amanda shouting, "Mum, can you hear that?" And I shouted in, "Yes, I wish it would shut up." And I just went back to sleep. That's how used to it we got. It used to just play in the middle of the night. No, not really. The dogs didn't bother. The dogs never ever bought. Well, it was Big Harvey that we had over in the other house. He was a Dalmatian, and I don't. They never bothered, but I think it was because they were in that house since they were a puppy, and grew up with whatever it was. Sometimes they used to freak me out with just sitting staring like that, and I'd be sitting going, "What is it, boy? What can you see?" Like that, and the dog's just sitting like that, staring at something. I'm going, what is it? Wednesday we got used to it, so the running up and down the stairs just it was just too loud. Sometimes you'd be like, "Oh shush." That's how used to it we got. Oh, Angela, see that's scary. See, my old house is built at the back of my old house. There was like fields and stuff like that, and all round about that area, particular area, was like William Wallace's stomping ground, I suppose. So all round about that area was like battles and things like that. In fact, William Wallace got captured not too far away from where I stay, in a place called Wallace's Well. And so all round about that area there was like battles going back, and I think the house was built on something like that, and it was different things. I mean, there could be two definite. There may be more than that spirits in that house, but see, as soon as I moved here, it was a completely different feeling. But I've never lied about it. I've never lied, and if I was going to make it up, I'd say it followed me. It didn't. It's here. See the people that got that house, they got more than they paid for, didn't they? Eh, imagine moving into it. See, we didn't know when we moved into it what was going to happen. I don't know the people that moved in. I know them to see, but I don't really know them, the people. But yeah, they moved in yet. Yeah, Duke. See, the reason I'm saying it was like a child was like because it used to play games with you. It used to. It's as if it would do things and then it was playing with you. There was nothing like there was nothing evil, and it was like it just played games with you. Yeah, we had things like that happen. We had a light turn on that wasn't even plugged in. We had a light that just turned on. It wasn't even plugged into the wall. Things like that, but we just used to brush it off because we were that used to it. Yeah, send them to Scotland, I could be doing me a bit of spooning. It's been a while. I've not been spooned for a long time. Uh, Angela, see if you go to Wallace's monument. I'll tell you, the hair in the back of your neck stands up. It's like a wee tower like this because it's right next to Stirling Castle, and to get up in Wallace's monument, there's a swirling spiral staircases like this all the way up, and they're wore right down these stairs with hundreds of years of people going up these stairs. The stairs are all wore, and it's quite terrifying going up the stairs because some people are coming down and it's difficult. So there was one room in particular, and I remember thinking to myself, see if you were off your face in some kind of narcotic drug, you would freak out completely in this room. It's a room and it's just got heads, not real heads, like busts, I suppose they're called, all round the room like that. And it's like William Wallace and Robert the Bruce and all these other ones, right? And when I was in it, I thought, can you imagine? Can you imagine being out your face and something, and then all these busts all start talking to each other or that. That would freak me out. But they've also got William Wallace's actual sword and Wallace's monument, and the blade, just the blade of the sword's my size. 5 foot is the size of just the blade. So he was bigger than Mel Gibson, definitely. He was a big guy to be able to swing that sword about. But it's really, it gives you goosebumps. And then when you're up on Wallace's monument, it's really quite flat. You can see why they built a castle on that there, because you can see for miles. You know, it's like a lot of flat ground, so you'd be able to see him coming. Angela, do you know what else I noticed in my old house? See my recording equipment, like my camera and stuff like that. I would just charge it, and then within half an hour, the charge would be gone. So it was as if it was draining. That sounds stupid, right? But it was as if it was draining the electricity from my devices. I swear, it's the weirdest thing. Because I would just have it all charged up, and then something that I'd put it on to film and it'd be dead. And I'd be like, how can that be? I've been charging it for 12 hours. Just strange stuff used to happen over there. Wednesday, this is a beautiful looking thing. It's in a glass case, as I say. William Wallace's sword. It's a big sword. So he was a big guy. I can I can visualise him with his kilt on actually. Angela, it was weird. It's not happened in this house. It was just an old house. It was as if it would whatever ghost was there was draining energy for my devices. It's never happened here. When I charge my things up here, they're charged. Sky, I know. See, I'll never forget the time sitting in my son's bed and yes, Angela. Well, the blade is bigger than me because the blade's about 5 foot. I'll tell you, just the blade without the handle's about 5 foot. So God knows how he managed to swing that about. But the night that I kind of knew there was more than one ghost was the night I seen the big thing, the big guy. There was no facial features. I couldn't even see legs. All I could see was like a shadow of a head and shoulders. And I'm reading a book on my son's bed, and I read to him every night, going to sleep and reading a wee book. And I turned around just to see this thing just going straight into my bathroom, like that, just straight into the bathroom. And I said, I'll be back in a minute, darling. I put the book down and I walked into the bathroom and there was nobody there. Nobody there, and I was like, that's weird. And I'd say to my ex-husband, I'm telling you, he's going, with you, I've not been drinking anything, I'm telling you what I saw. So here, a few nights later, Amanda woke up. I can't remember if she shouted me in, but she was in a state. She said that she's seen this thing, and she said exactly what I seen, the shadow, and it was a tall shadow, and all she could see was the head and shoulders, and it was standing at the bottom of her bed. And she got a terrible fright, and she was screaming and crying and all that. So we had that in the house. That was frightening, but it wasn't there to harm. You know, it wasn't. It was just there. It wasn't there to harm or anything like that. But that one was a bit scarier than the one that used to take your stuff and hide it. Duke, are you? Do you know my ex-husband was 6'3", and I'm only 5 foot, so I'd be holding his hand like that. And it was a nightmare because see, when he has strides like that, I'd be chasing him like this. He'd always be walking in front of me. I'd be going to wait. I'd be chasing. I'd be trying to keep up with him. Yes, Sky me. Listen, I'm not. I would take a ghost. I'll tell you, I'll take a ghost round about now. Uh, yes, see, Bannockburn. I've been in Bannockburn a lot. In fact, there was a haunted. I'm telling you, it's a haunted house in Bannockburn. and there was a big battle in Bannockburn, and it was when my mum had owned her own business, and she would clean like houses when they just get built, like brand new houses that just get built. So there was this one, and it was like a million pound house. It was like a mansion house, and we were going in and we were cleaning this house, and things would happen. Like all of a sudden, you'd hear footsteps and turn around and there'd be nobody there. It was freaky as anything. I was in Bannockburn. But I wouldn't like to be in Bull. Here, do you know what I would like? All of us, right? Imagine this. All of us getting a wee drink or whatever, and then going spending a night in Wallace's Monument. Wouldn't that'd be fun, wouldn't it? That'd be real fun. It'd be scary though, but if we're all there, we'll be all right. Yes, I've been in Edinburgh Castle a lot. Well, a few times. But I prefer Stirling Castle, believe it or not. A lot of people would prefer Edinburgh. I like Stirling Castle. I don't know what it is about Stirling Castle, but that's my favourite castle, Stirling Castle. And then there's a castle in the Isle of Bute that I love, and it's got a moat round it. It's got a moat round it, and that's another one of my favourite castles. But see, when I was in that castle, there was a mad wasp stinging hell out a spider. I remember that. Good morning, lovely Beth. I'm feeling great now. I'm feeling good. Still a wee bit like that, choky, but I'm fine. And I was good on Saturday. I didn't eat my Chinese meal too late. I kept it for yesterday and had it yesterday. Yes, I seen that. I seen that. No, I wouldn't be swimming in that freezing cold water. I'll tell you that. Oh, Duke, are you not feeling well? Oh, I hope you feel better soon. I'm going to send you some healing vibes over the internet. Yes, my voice is, and so is my mum's. I don't know what's going on. Yes, Guy, how about Dracula's castle? Would any of you do that? Would any of you spend the night in Dracula's castle? I would, as long as I had some Dutch courage, as they say. What's his name? Dracula, Count Dracula. And he had spikes in the outside his house that he used to put people, didn't he? Another, I see, I would like to spend a night there. That'd be fun. That would be fun. Imagine us all there for a night. Right, we would need to make a plan that nobody's going to scare MD. Right, see if we were going to stay in a haunted castle. Don't be jumping out and going boo like that, because fight or flight, I'd end up fighting. Wouldn't mean it. It would just happen. Oh, my sweet Yeah, Star Wars, the first one I liked best. Indiana Jones, Aliens is good as well. But I like Alien versus Predator. That's a good one also. We should go on a haunted castle tour. That would be awesome. We should do that. I would love to do that. It'd be such a laugh. I think we would have a good time. But see if crazy stuff started to happen, can you imagine it? I'd be like, right, that's it, I'm going home now. Yeah, I'm going home. Vlad Castle, yes, go for girl. That's what I was thinking. What was his name? Vlad Castle. In fact, I think I'm going to watch stuff about Vlad Castle. But that would be good. Can you imagine it? Spending a night there. I would need some flavouring, definite. I couldn't do that sober. Oh. So anyway, I think I'm going to go. I'm going to go and have some of my soup, because it's wafting in, the smell of it's wafting, and I'm starving for it now. And I hope you have a wonderful day. and I'll be back again to see you tomorrow. So I'm going to give you all a big kiss now. So pucker up. Ready? Bye, everyone.